He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Makes the catch and he's free. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Handoff for Ball. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Gators come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. On the move. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And they said to us in the meetings leading up to this football game, really wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football. First drive, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting what they want. This defense has to get better at the point of attack.
The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's got it on the right. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And the Gators have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run the ball. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my...
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Florida!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The returner will field it and bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
Kill. 886 bouncing. 886 bouncing.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
Break.
Throwing Simmons. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Third and short now from their own 48. Could be an alley. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Well, that was a big third down to get for the offense because their defense is gassed after that last drive, and they could not afford to fail and have to punt and put their defense back out on the field. So I know that wasn't a home run touchdown, but it's fine. You got the first down, and now your defense is breathing a little bit easier on the sideline.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! Extra point here will tie the game.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Jones to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. It's caught. Wide open spaces. Inside the 10, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Hardy. Turning it on. He's at the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers! This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They feed him again. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Jones wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Touchdown, Tigers! Stealing a score on special teams. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. I think you're getting the offense the football back. But how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you? Get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Now he's going to break the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He's got it along the sideline. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Jones to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Making side adjustments here. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Simmons. Oh, they're after him. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20.
Yeah, kill it, kill it. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross. But
They'll try to run it in with Hardy. Picks up the 1st down. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 40. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
To the 15. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right, and this defense has had absolutely no answer so far. Giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Showing off the arms. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Right back to the well. There's a crease. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And how about that, guys? Like, make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on second and short and take shots. This offense said, nah, we want to get the first down, and we want to get it now.
At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gators. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 28-24 game. On the run from inside his own 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll give it to Hardy. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Steps away to find some room. Got his man to the left. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
Man, this guy is so dangerous running it, and the speed can also help him extend the play or hurt you throwing it, David. As a defense, what do you got to do to keep this guy in the pocket?
Well, the hard part is, once he gets outside the pocket, you have to play the second play. The first play, everybody had a route to run, but the second play, it's the scramble drill, and receivers going to break and cut and do something different. So it's so annoying. It's frustrating to have a guy like this that can get outside the pocket and do so much damage.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Here's Simmons to throw. Plucks it out of the air. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just enough time for one final play in this half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Pryor. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that bull Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the number 18 team, the Iowa State Cyclones.
And the returner will be brought down.
And it's West Virginia looking to push their record to 4-1 on the season. And you do that, you're in the driver's seat in terms of locking down a postseason spot. Although I think their goals are far bigger than just that.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Hardy. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Might be changing the route. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Lets it fly. Finds a spot in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This running back is a big weapon in the passing game, and it's not just checkdowns, but he can run vertical routes. He saw it there. Nice job by the O-line, giving the QB time from the pocket to deliver that strike. But this running back is special. He's got a lot of tools in the toolbox, really nice play design, and a big-time pass and catch for this offense.
Throwing Simmons. Got it set up on the outside. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Simmons. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
It'll be 3rd and long. He might want another play.
Joker.
Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons on 3rd. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. Missouri will have to send out the punt team.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough for the 1st. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Here's a give the ball. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Ball again. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Runs through a tackle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go.
Hits the accelerator to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gators! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Hardy. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Reads it, fires complete. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
The Gators peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Jones wants to throw it. On target over the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The pull and throw off the RPO. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's Jaden one more time. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Defense in press coverage. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And now they regain the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. On the move. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
And that 2-minute drill, man, you're searching for those first downs. You got to find them. Sometimes it's a run. Sometimes it's a screen. Whatever it is, they choose to run the football here. Still time, but we're still in that hurry-up situation.
And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Simmons. They're setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Takes a hit as he fires. Hauls it in. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. He's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Might be calling a hot route. Here's Simmons to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
Mizzou will use its third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Timeout is called with just a single second left. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! The upset! They get it done! The field goal to win it! This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. One of the hidden gems in college football, Merlin Olsen Field at Maverick Stadium in Logan, Utah. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the San Diego State Aztecs and the Utah State Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Catching up with the Utah State head coach before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aztecs offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He put up numbers, more than 200 yards and a couple of scores in their victory last time out. Running inside, it's Sutton. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You could see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a 1st down. Nice start for this offense.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. The run inside. It's Sutton. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking for room. It's Sutton. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Stop just short of the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and that'll set them up with a 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. In the red area, it's Sutton. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or hide. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Maybe some room here. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the 1st drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
So Utah State's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. A sack all the way back at the 5.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for open space. It's Jacobs. At the 15, he's loose. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Utah State up-tempo.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking for space, it's Jacobs. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Going to try to get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got the screen set up. There he goes. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneaked the running back.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Moving out to the right. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Jacobs. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Dropping back, it's Hillstead. Rush is on him. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
The run inside. It's Jacobs. What a cut. Now he's loose. There's some room. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Utah State. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. Quick handoff. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The play action fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Gotta love edge rushers. These guys in 4-3s, they are guys that can penetrate, get in the backfield. Watch the right end get in there so quick. Does a great job rushing the quarterback, knowing when he gets there how to get that dude on the ground. Give me my sack.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jacobs.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Down goes the quarterback, and they turn 2nd and short into 3rd and long.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. Fires to the right. Got his man. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Utah State up-tempo.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Running inside, it's Jacobs. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Jacobs. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Why not get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bouncing off that right upright and through. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. It's busted.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
The run inside. It's Sutton. Turning it on. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Mitchell. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They have just 3 measly points on the board, but trying to cobble a little something together here before halftime.
Yeah, make something happen. And listen, if I'm this defense, I want to keep them right where they're at. Done a great job all game keeping them in check. Don't let them get some cheap points going into the half, get momentum, and start feeling confident about themselves.
Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to keep it in the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Snagged out of the air. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man, it's busted. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one third and long. He wants to change this route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete on the right side. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
He's dragged down to the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Trying play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the #1 team, the Missouri Tigers. And it's the Trojans with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. This ball club now stands at 7 wins. They've assured themselves at the very least of a better than 500 regular season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game in Logan. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And of course his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverick Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Aztecs will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Go! Let it go! The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
That's caught. It's Jacobs. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Utah State up-tempo.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking for a crease. It's Jacobs. Maybe a crease. And he's still running after the move. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quickly complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense.
Ready, go! Go! Ready, go!
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Looking to throw at Tilstead. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Blue 22.
Running inside, it's Sutton. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Aztecs decide to punt it away.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Ready, go.
The run inside. It's Jacobs. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. all the way back to the 15. Slips through the line. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Napier. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And about the only thing good that happened on that last pass for the offense, completion percentage went up. 3rd down got longer. Wants to throw again. He turns that loose down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Got a little space. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give on the counter. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jacobs. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Breaks the tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. This Utah State offense has it going. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Hillstead. He'll get rid of it. Finds his man, it's Garcia. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Running inside, it's Jacobs. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. This game is decided as we check out the Week 11 scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country. Of course, all of these teams playoff contenders. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here. When it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. The screen, he can go. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete to the left. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Aztecs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Caught, and he's got room. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Zings it complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
The run inside. It's Mitchell. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aztecs! Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they can lose this ball game.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Using his legs, it's Jacobs. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of a game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They made a little trouble for themselves with that penalty. Now 2nd and 12. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jacobs. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Looking for a man. It's Hillstead. Makes a connection. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll run the counter. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. The give as they work on that clock. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They used a timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Back to pass, it's Hillstead. It's complete. The offense coughs it up. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Running inside. It's Sutton. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
You wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, it's 4th and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence in your guys to get it done and go get you the win.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The offense comes out for what almost certainly will be its final drive late in the 4th quarter. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout called by San Diego State. That's their 3rd and final one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He wants a big play here late. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late.
Well, that couldn't have worked out any better for the offense. Receiver understanding, hey, we're down in possession, 2-minute situation. We don't have timeouts. I got to catch this pass. I need to get out of bounds. He did exactly that.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Stepping to the right. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. but nothing worse than getting tackled in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is perfect. And the 3 ball gives us a tie. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Run in the red zone. It's Mitchell. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. With a condensed field in overtime, if you can establish the run, it is a huge advantage.
Big-time advantage. You establish your physicality, come out the gates, put you in a positive way. Now, I get play action, opens the whole play.
Well, the offense is trying to run the counter play into the boundary. Those pulling linemen, though, actually led extra linebackers to the point of attack, and as a result, they were able to get a tackle for loss.
Might be changing the route. Softened him up with the run. Now to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. On the run, still looking. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. They'll pass on the field goal and going for it on 4th and short in overtime. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Grabs it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Aztecs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. A gut check on the doorstep. 3rd and goal here in overtime. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, San Diego State! And they score first here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
And I tell you what, Reason, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Throws for the tight end. Got it! Touchdown, Aggies! They got the score. Now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Got to be impressed with the level of execution here in the second drive of OT. One play, score a touchdown, and now it's decision time, David. You kick the extra point and keep this thing going, or do you go for 2 and try to win?
Yeah, and you're right. The response was amazing. I mean, you give up a touchdown, you have a tendency to get down on yourself. No. First play, great execution. Now, do I go for the win? Do I play this safe, or do I go try to take this moment right now and get the W?
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Nice move to keep running. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Hand off from the shotgun. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Needed to stay alive, and it's good. And now they take the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Big spot here, opening possession of overtime, and they're left with a 3rd and 9. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And got it! And that's going to tie it up. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Takes a snap, wants to throw. If he runs this back, this game's over. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. Now this 2-point conversion attempt for the win.
Here we go. Ready.
Powers forward. That's it. That's the ball game. The 2-point try gets it done. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then